short, light, alcohol, and caffeine are the three main sleep disruptors that people are dealing with. Not maybe from an overconsumption perspective necessarily, but from a lack of understanding of what it's actually doing. So part of it is pointing out different things that people can do. So limiting screen time closer to bed, developing a bedtime routine. You want to make sure you go to bed at night and not pass out. To me, if you were unable to go through your bedtime routine, wash your face, brush your teeth, do whatever it is that you prep yourself for before bed. If you're unable to do that, or you don't do it, then that's in essence passing out.
Yeah.
But when you do that and you prep yourself for sleep, you'll get better sleep. And a lot of it is just really a phrase I learned is that some people have sleep disorders, but most people have disordered sleep.
LSD, psilocybin, DMT.
So from that Paul Chek podcast, the three things that we got to avoid before we go to sleep is any form of alcohol. You know, I think it's nice sometimes to have some wine, have a beer, but to really stabilize your circadian rhythm, make sure that melatonin production and your deep cycles of sleep are in full length, is to eliminate alcohol. Number two is eliminating any form of caffeine. That is, you know, after 3 p.m., you want to be taking your last form of coffee or whether it's green tea, because after it gets to that point where you're taking it later in the afternoon, whether it's 6 p.m., 7 p.m., you want to go to the gym, get a good pump on and have that energy, but it's going to really deteriorate your sleep quality due to the half-life of caffeine. And the last and probably the most important would be light exposure. Red light is the standard to use at night. Nothing too bright, nothing like that. You don't want to use something that's that bright, but maybe just a light bulb where your switch would be red light because it won't interfere with the melatonin production. Something light, nothing too bright, but avoid blue light. So that'd be anything with your phone device, your computer, anything that emits a strong blue light wavelength. And so those would be the three factors: light exposure, caffeine, and alcohol. And the most important factor would be as well is getting as much sunlight in the morning, because that will do is stabilize your circadian rhythms, which will allow the body to identify it's daytime, it's nighttime. And at the same time, you'll be working in a more harmonious state. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Until next time, peace.